What's up? So Halloween is approaching. That means my annual color contact video is happening. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to put in color contacts fast and efficient. I'll be showing exactly how to put in color contacts because let's just say a few years ago I did not know how to put in color contacts for the life of me, or just normal contacts.
I just put it in and it, like, I really can hardly feel it, to be honest. My eyes are watery because I was scared and I was like crying a little, I'll just have to say.
As you can see, it is hard. Like, it is really hard to put in color contacts. So I'm gonna be sharing exactly how to put in color contacts. I'm also gonna be showing you 7 different color contacts, so you get to choose which one you want to go with your costume, and just so you can see how all of them look. So let's get into the step-by-step process to put these color contacts in. Woo! First up is where to get your color contacts. That is like the #1 question I always get. You can get them online if you plan accordingly, but honestly, I'm always a super last minute person, so I always have to go to a store and get them. I'll link down below a few great color contact places that are way more affordable than in stores. Usually they're like 20 to 25 online and like 60 in stores. So you'll save a lot of money if you plan ahead. But for all my last minute guys and gals, I would recommend calling up your like local Halloween store, your local lingerie store, costume store, like anything that's kind of like creepy or like just like Halloween or costume related will most likely have color contacts. Usually they range from 40 to 60. The nicer color contacts, which I got 5 of, were $69. Then I got 2 cheaper ones, which were $39.95. Honestly, it's worth buying nicer ones because they are a little more comfortable. But anyways, let's get into how to put these in. First step, it may seem super simple, but it's so important. Wash your hands super thoroughly. Like, scrub under your nails, because let me tell you, there's one time I ate Takis right before I put in color contacts, and oh my lord, can I tell you, that burnt so bad. So make sure your hands are super clean. Scrub it up, dub. And also make sure all the soap is off, because soap also really stings. Towel dry your hands. Don't use paper towel because there's usually fibers in paper towel. And boom. Next up, open your color contacts. You'll get a little case and your 2 little color contacts. First up, open it. Pretty obvious, but it's kind of hard. There's like this stuff right here, and I've once cut my hand actually, so be careful. Then you never know how long these color contacts have been in this little jar, so dump out all of that water. Then you have the color contact. This one is gonna be like a cat eye one, so you're gonna put your color contact on your hand, then use contact solution. I got mine from CVS. Then squirt it on your hand so it completely coats the contact, and then just rub the contact in the solution to make sure it's completely clean and there's no particles on it. And then you have your cleaned color contact. Squirt some solution in your case and then drop your color contact in there and repeat it on the other side, or the other eye. So now that we're nice and up close, I'm gonna take out my actual contacts. So now that I've taken out my contacts, because I'm blind, wow. I'm gonna take my fresh, clean hands and clean contacts, place it on your pointer finger, whichever side is most dominant. For me, I'm a righty, so I'm gonna put it on my right pointer finger, and you're just gonna place it on the very tip of your finger. With color contacts, it's really nice because you'll know if it's inside out or not, because you'll be able to see the color. But sometimes people will accidentally put them in inside out, but you can tell with color contacts because it's way more colorful on one side than the other. So we have that there. So now that you have it on your pointer finger, take your eye drops. Try not to open it with your teeth, but you can. Put 2 drops of eye drops in your color contact. This will help your contact be able to slide around easier once you place it in your eye. So next step, I'm gonna be placing it in my eye. Since I'm a righty, I'm gonna take my left hand and I take my ring finger on my left hand, I pull down with my middle finger on my right hand, and then I gently place it under my bottom eyelid, and then I just like hold it there for a second. The thing is, see how it's like angled, like the cat eye part is angled? You're gonna have to move that around. So you're gonna like take both pointer fingers and rotate your contact. And there you go. Looking fun and fresh. Ah! So that is how I put them in. I will show you again. And honestly, rewatch this video, it will help. Like usually how most people learn to put in color contacts is through watching other people do it. That's how I found I learned best. So I'm gonna repeat the same process. I'm going to take my color contact, put it on my pointer finger on my right hand because that's my most dominant hand. Then I'm gonna take my ring finger on my left hand and pull down with my middle finger on my right hand, holding the contact, place it underneath the bottom eyelid. Just kind of slide it on there and then kind of let it situate there. Something that I don't think a lot of people know about color contacts and that they wouldn't expect. They're uncomfortable. Like they are uncomfortable because it trips your eyes out. Like as you can see, I'm like looking all over the place because my eyes are freaking out, like low key. Not because it's like bad for my eyes, not because it's painful, because I can see the black part of my contact because they have like this little pupil hole, right? But your pupil's always getting bigger and smaller. So it really depends on your color contact color. So for yellow, you'll see a bit of yellow. For black, you'll see a bit of black like in there on. So it's very trippy, definitely. It kind of gives you tunnel vision. Something interesting also about color contacts is you cannot drive with them. It says it on all color contacts because like I can't see my hands right here right now. Like I have really bad peripheral vision. So if you plan on driving on Halloween or whatever day you're gonna wear color contacts, you may have to Uber. I think these look really, really cool, and these ones aren't very uncomfortable. Like they're very thin. Like the cheaper color contacts are thicker, like you can feel them more. Obviously you're gonna feel them no matter what, like when you first start wearing contacts, because your eye's not used to this tiny little thing on it. So what I'd recommend is start like building up to wearing them. So like, let's say you're gonna wear them for like 4 hours on Halloween. Start like 4 days before, start for like 30 minutes or an hour, then work up to 2 hours, then work up to 3 hours, because your eyes need to get used to it. So yeah, that's the first color contact. Where a lot of people get stuck and where I've gotten stuck, I've literally had to have someone take my contacts out because I was too scared to like get them out of my eye. So what you do is stay really calm, because you can't do this if you're emotional or like all over the place, because I tried and didn't work. What you do is you just pull down your bottom eyelid with your ring finger on your dominant hand and take your thumb and your pointer finger and just grab it with not your nail, the base of your finger, so like the fingertip, and just pinch. It comes out super easily. I'll do it again. So middle finger pulling down, and then you take your thumb and your pointer finger and just lightly pinch, and it just pops out. And boom, you got your color contacts out. So that is how to put in color contacts fast and efficient without damaging your eyes, and those are my favorite tips. So now I'm gonna put in all the color contacts, the 6 others. I would recommend keep watching, because once you watch someone do it more, it gets easier for you. So therefore, let's put in the rest of the color contacts. The next ones I am so excited about because they're blue, but they kind of look realistic. They have this like kind of flowerish design on them, so it will like look more realistic, because if you ever see like blue or green eyes, they always have those like little lighter areas. Repeating the step, putting on my pointer finger, putting 2 eye drops in the contact, lifting up my upper eyelid with my ring finger on my left hand, and then pulling down with my right middle finger and placing the contact on the lower part of my eye, and then just letting go. Oh my god, this is spooky! Doing the same thing on the other eye. Now these are cool. I dig this. I feel like you could be anything with these contacts. You could be a villain, you could be a snowman, you could be the beach, you could be Olaf from Frozen. Now I'm gonna be taking them out. So middle finger is gonna be pulling down on my bottom eyelid, then I'm gonna be slightly pinching with my thumb and my pointer and taking them out. And boom, next eye color. Next up is yellow. Honestly, I love yellow color contacts. Like I think they look creepy. You could be a snake, you could be a freaking cat, you could be a lion, which is a cat. You could be so much with yellow. So I'm doing the same exact steps as I taught you and placing it in my eye. Ooh, oh! This is creepy. I feel like an actual cat. I love this. I'm gonna be taking them out just like how I taught you. Boop. Oh gosh, there's nothing like taking out color contacts. Honestly, it's better than like taking off your bra, and like even better than slipping into like a bed that's like freshly cleaned. Like honestly, color contact removal probably is the most satisfying feeling and like calming feeling ever. Next up, I'm kind of scared for these ones. These ones are zombie color contacts. These were one of the more cheap ones. I'm really scared for these because there's no pupil hole. Like, how am I gonna be able to see? You can actually kind of see it. It's like mesh. Let's put them in. Oh my lord, that's weird. What? It's like it's super foggy out and you can't see. It just kind of looks like I'm possessed, but I don't feel like there's a huge difference. I feel like they'd be really cool on like green or blue eyes. I don't think brown eyes makes it look that cool. Oh my god, yeah, it changes completely the color. So bizarre. It is now time to put the green in. I think it's so interesting. Everyone's always like, I feel like you don't put in your color contacts like the way you show people. But no, like actually, as you can tell from like me putting in all these contacts, I do it the exact same every single time because that is the way that works. These are insane. You could be a lizard, you could be a snake, you could be a zombie, you could be the Grinch. Ahaha. Literally anything with these green color contacts. Taking these little guys out. Comment down below what you want to be for Halloween so that I can get some inspiration, because I really do not know what I want to be. If you're going to like a Halloween party and you're gonna wear color contacts, like you probably will be in pain a little bit, or not in pain, but you will definitely be seeing some weird stuff. In my opinion, I feel like it's really hard to wear these for a long amount of time, especially like more than like 2 hours. Like you'll just get really like annoyed and you won't be having a fun time, and I don't feel like color contacts are completely worth it. I think they're better for like pictures, but that's what I think personally. Obviously, you're welcome to try it out. I will not stop you, but definitely be bringing eye drops with you. And these are the classic vampire color contacts. I think red is one of the most dramatic color contacts because I feel like it just makes you look insane. Like you could be a clown, you could be a vampire, which I think are like very popular costumes. You could be like a girl that got like murdered on Valentine's Day or something like creepy. You could be the devil. Red is great. Now time to remove. I feel like red is just a staple color contact, so if you have no idea what color to get red. The last one, these are another cat eye one, but these are red and yellow. I think the cat color contacts are super, super cool because they're definitely very different. Most people don't get them. So freaking creepy. Adjusting the cat eye ones are also very easy. You just have to use your finger or both fingers and adjust the contact with super, super light pressure. Oh, these are really making my vision weird. I looked into the camera and I saw like double. Anyways, these are the cheaper color contacts, and you can definitely tell a difference between the cheaper ones and the more expensive ones. So if you do plan on getting like color contacts, honestly, it's worth it to pay more, unless you're just getting them for a picture. You could be a devil even with these, and you could be any cat. The one thing that annoys me is they always rotate, so you kind of gotta keep adjusting them. Keep in mind, taking them out, you're gonna just pinch it out slightly and you're Gucci. Also, you can remove and put in color contacts with fake nails. It's definitely not the easiest, but I do it most of the time. This is like my first time not having acrylics in a while. So you can do it with short or long nails. Shorter nails are definitely safer though. I hope this video helped you out with putting in your color contacts because I definitely understand the struggle. I have many more other color contact videos. I'll link the playlist down below if you want to see more. But good luck putting in your color contacts. I love you. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Follow me on Instagram, FionaFrills, and have a wonderful Halloween or occasion where you're wearing your color contacts. I hope you enjoyed seeing all 7 colors. Those color contacts are so insane. All these color contacts I feel like are super wearable and you could figure out a costume to go with. So yes, I hope you enjoyed. I love you and bye. Happy Halloween.